Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and you are watching another episode of A.V.A. Wednesday. In today's video, I will answer a question that I received a few months ago from one of my viewers. It's really a question about how to be more self-confident. I will not say the name of the person because we didn't have the consent from that person to say the name on this video, but I will still read the question to you guys. So the person writes, "Hi Alexandra, you recently shared a quote on Facebook, quote, 'The love of your life will find you once you start to love yourself,' quote. It's a really nice quote, but you didn't say how and what we can do to love ourselves. How can you really love and appreciate yourself for who you are?" I find that this is a core problem of relationships because without self-love, there is no self-confidence. And without self-confidence, there can be no strong social relationships. All of that because we are so scared of what we are and of what we look like, if you know what I mean. I hope to get an answer from you. Have a great day. Well, first of all, let me tell you that I absolutely love this question, and you are right when you say that the core problem of relationships is when there is no self-confidence. Because if you walk into a brand new relationship and you are not confident, well, it's going to create either of the two problems. First, you're going to be insecure. And if you're insecure, you're going to start creating all kinds of stories in your head about, oh, is he cheating on me? Is he looking at this girl? Is he talking to someone else? Does he love me? And that's really not healthy for your relationship. Or it's going to create other problems like your partner can take advantage of you because you're not self-confident and you don't really love yourself for who you are. So the other person might take advantage of that, of you not being very confident, and they might make you do things that you're not completely comfortable in doing. So you're absolutely right when you say that it's a big problem and the core problem of relationships, self-confidence. Now there's a big misconception that people have about self-confidence. See, a lot of people think that self-confidence comes from how you look, from the outside, from the clothes that you wear, from the things that you have, from your size, from how your hair looks, all of those things. People think that that's self-confidence, that if you look a certain way, then all of a sudden, automatically, you are going to be this confident, fabulous person. But that's absolutely false. That's not true. That's not where self-confidence, or at least real self-confidence, comes from. Real self-confidence comes from the inside. And I'm sure you already heard this, everyone says it. But people don't really explain why it comes from the inside and how you can really create the self-confidence that you have from the inside. See, your self-confidence is created by the inner conversation that you have about yourself. And the inner conversation that you have about yourself has been going on since you were a kid. So first of all, your self-confidence is going to depend a lot about how you were treated when you were a child. Now, it doesn't mean that if you were mistreated as a child that you are condemned to all of your life not be confident. Absolutely not. You can change it. You can change your subconscious mind and you can change how you feel about yourself. Now, the inner conversation that you have about yourself that's going on inside of you and that creates your self-confidence, that inner conversation is created by two things. The first thing is the inner affirmations that you have about yourself, and the second thing is the outside affirmations that you have about yourself. The outside affirmations come from what people are saying about you, whether it's good or bad things, and the inside affirmation comes from the things that you know about yourself. The true essence of who you are and the things that you can say, I am, well, basically whatever comes after I am, the real things that come after the words I am. The outside affirmations are, of course, what people say about you, like I said. Now, a lot of people think that self-confidence is created when people say that you're pretty or that you're beautiful or that you're sexy, that's how you're going to get confident. Now, it can create a little bit of an ego boost, not confidence, it's ego that it's going to create. But what happens with that is that it gives you the illusion that you are a confident person, but one day, the way that you look on the outside is going to be gone. We have to be honest here. At 7 years old, 8 years old, I don't think that people are going to be calling you sexy and heads are going to be turning around. When you're going to look at yourself in the mirror, you're not going to be 20 years old anymore. So what's going to happen with that ego? What's going to happen with that confidence that you thought you had? It's no longer going to be there, and then you're not going to know what to do because all of your life your confidence was built on that. That's why I always say that self-confidence is really not about how you look on the outside, because how you look on the outside one day is going to be gone. So what's going to happen? Your self-confidence is going to be gone out the door as well. The real self-confidence comes from within and comes from the inner affirmations that you have about yourself. Like I said, the inner affirmations are going to create the inner conversation, and that's going to create the confidence and the real self-confidence. Your inner affirmations are your talents, your skills, the knowledges, your values, your integrity, all of those things that you know that no matter what in life, no matter what's going to happen, you know that they're still going to be there and they're still going to be part of who you are, the true essence of who you are. If you know what your inner affirmation is, your inner affirmations are, and you know what your inner qualities, if I could say it like that, are, then that's when real self-confidence is gonna be built. And you know, people saying that you're pretty, that you're sexy, that can be a plus. And like I said, that anyways builds the ego, and that's not even the confidence. So that's not really that important. So if you want to be a confident, fabulous woman, well, all you have to do is really not rely on how you look on the outside. You have to rely on what is in the inside, the things that you know that no matter what, people can't take it away from you. It's who you are. I always say, if I would walk in a room with the 10 most beautiful, sexiest, gorgeous woman in this planet Earth, I am convinced that I would be the most confident woman in there. I am not the most beautiful woman on earth. I don't want to be the most beautiful woman on earth. I am not the sexiest. I don't want to be the sexiest. I am not the most gorgeous. I am none of that. But I know what my inner affirmations are, and I know who I am, and I'm very, very confident about who I am. So instead of you trying to find your confidence by focusing on how you look on the outside, try to find your confidence about how you look on, about how you feel on the inside about yourself. So try to see the things that you know you are good at, the things that you know are your talent, your skills, your knowledges. So try to do that, and you're going to see how you're going to really become a confident, fabulous woman. Being smart is so much more powerful than being pretty, believe me. So anyways, that's it for today. I hope that answered your question. I'm going to see you next week for another episode of A.V.A. Wednesday. And until then, don't forget to share the video, like, subscribe. Don't forget to go on my website to be part of my email newsletters to receive free stuff all the time. And that is it for today. My name is Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.